Hi, folks. Mike here again. It's week 2 of my unemployment odyssey. I really don't know what else to say. I've been looking for work. I've applied quite a few places. Still no bites yet. I know I got to call some of these places back. I'm just worried that I'm going to end up having to move out of state in order to do anything, or out of town at the very least. Uh, the only jobs I'm seeing offered around here are either positions I'm unqualified for, like receiving manager, which I really want no part of that, and retail employee. And I am not going back to retail. No. It's one of those situations where I retail people are they have to have a certain mindset, and I don't have the mindset for that. I have worked retail in the past, about 6 years actually, from 2001 to around 2007 or so, and then again when I moved back to town for a little while at Lowe's. I can't do it anymore. I don't know whether it's PTSD or I don't want to elevate it to that, but I definitely have some issue where if I think about retail, I break out in cold sweats. And it's even worse when I'm actually doing retail work because somebody gives me shit, and let's face it, most people just want to be bullies to retail people. I think that's really it. You have a captive audience and you just want to mistreat them as much as possible because they can't fight back and keep their job. Yeah, if somebody pulled that on me now, I think I would probably stab them in the throat. I know that seems excessive, but you know, I'm not really the biggest fan of people to begin with, and just the thought of having to put up with their bullshit rather than help them is a bit much for me. Now, I'm fully into helping people. I mean, somebody asks me to do something for them, I will help them out. I no problem with that. I almost never charge people for helping them, though. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't know. I don't have the customer service mindset. I'm more of a let's get it done sort of guy rather than a what can I do for you sort of person. But no, I mean, there are retail people out there that are absolutely fantastic. And I mean, my mom has worked retail for quite a long time, and her customers and her fellow employees think she's great. And she was great until they let her go the day before I lost my job. Yeah, so she's a kind of disillusioned. She worked her job for about 20 years, and overall, she worked for this a vendor for the store 10 years before that. So she's had about 30 years in to the employer that she had before when they laid her off, and she's totally not used to being unemployed. So she's a little worse off than I am in a mental state. I've been through this before, more recently. Well, it's been about 5 years now, but I'll get through it. I always do somehow. On another note, they say that you got to look to the positives of things, and I'm positive that I will not be able to pay my bills this month. I was living paycheck to paycheck beforehand. I had invested quite a lot in where I worked, and when I was let go, I still have equipment, but I don't have money. So I got to figure that out. I've already started letting my creditors know that I'm going to be late with payments. I'm not hoping to be super delinquent with them. I want to get them paid as soon as possible, and that's kind of motivating my job search at the moment. But I hate to break this to you, kids. The social safety net, I wasn't making a lot before, and now I'm making even less through unemployment compensation. It just doesn't cut it anymore. So we're going to have to figure something out there. Yeah. So this is just a quick update. I'm working on. I have several resumes done that I've been sending out, and I'm working on something a little more of a portfolio rather than a resume. And this is going to be something that I want to keep electronic for as much as possible, but I'm probably going to have to come up with a print version too. But it would be really expensive for me to print it right now. I just don't have the funds to do that. So we'll see what comes of this. Again, it is February 3rd, and this is week 2 of unemployment. So let the good times roll. You guys, it's coming funny for me, but you guys try to stay positive. I know the country seems like it's going to crap right now with President Cheeto in office, but we'll get through it. I have no doubt that we'll get through it. That's my positive thought. That is now suddenly turning into bitter irony in my mind because it's kind of hard to have faith in the system when the faith allows Donald Trump to be president of the United States. I mean, it's just crazy. Bye.